Okay. Recording. Alright, loot. We must loot. Every freaking house. Nobody will have belongings left when I'm through with them. All your belongings belong to me. Can I grab anything from you? No. What? Fruit? Can't go in there.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. All our grain.
That's all you have? One bag? Cheap ass house.
Elsa bears her rump for the dragon. Little whore.
Sorry. I'm just in here to steal all your things. It's cool, right? Right? Yeah. It's cool. Yes, give me all these food items. Oh, I picked up text document. What did I get? I know how to work my inventory, thank you. Books. If I read all of these, it'll take a year and a half to get through this game, longer than it's already going to be, so when this goes to YouTube, you can like pause it and read all you want, but I'm not going to read these. I might like skim them once in a while, but oops. I didn't want to touch the candle. I want the loot. Loot. Excuse me, sir. I already did that house.
Damn deer, stick the bark on the food again. Witchers.
I see a bag. 2 bags. Most of the stuff becomes pretty much sale fodder, which is good because we're gonna need money to buy food and also buy Gwent cards and upgrades and stuff.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the
Notice board. Again, I'll leave each one of these up for a second for people to pause if they want to read this. Points of interest. There is much of interest to be found. Question marks, blah 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 blah. Devil by the well! Missing in action! Hello? I'm just gonna steal all your stuff. No need to be alarmed. Oh, another book. Wait, what the fuck? I don't want to know what they're doing in here. Woodies, where are you? Oh, here's some. Oops. I don't want to touch the candle. I want there, that. Sorry, much of this episode is going to be lots of, well, much of today's streaming is probably going to be lots of looting, but that's, well, much of this game is going to be lots of looting.
What happened to your mug?
Give me everything.
Years of work up in smoke.
That is a quest, but we're not going to grab that just yet.
Fiddlesticks!
I don't know what that little boy is doing, but whatever.
Grass during the Hungry Gap. They've taken all our grain.
Now to the building that I was avoiding.
Looking for trouble.
Is cutscene. Rude.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Excuse me.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Show me what you got behind the counter.
What you got? I have 250 orens. And I'm gonna spend it right away on those cards. Kind of a big deal. And we can go ahead and sell this shit. Those we cannot sell except in Novigrad, this big city place. Let's see. Should probably buy some food. That is a good idea to do. So let's see. Water is 42 coins, really? Lady, what are you doing to me? Well, I'll take your baked apples. Suppose. I'll take your potatoes. Looking for the cheapest options. Eggs! Although the cheapest options are probably gonna give the least amount of health. If I gotta get what I can afford here. Actually. How much is the apple? The apple. Why is everything so fucking expensive? I'll take some bread. That'll have to do.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Go through all the dialogue options.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame.
Oh, poo.
We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks. For everything.
It's got a nice little tavern here.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
I want to draw all the attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Oh, excuse me. I guess I'm just gonna have to make you talk.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah, shut up. Stupid.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
Oh, kitty!
For what?
Hey, kitty.
Teams, suits.
Tutu, can I pet the kitty? I can't pet the kitty.
There are also
Kitty!
special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war?
Is there any loot in here, by the way? No.
Your game in my noggin.
Oh, back here. With all the barrels. No? No. Okay.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Oh, really?
Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Maybe it used to be an orphanage one day, who knows?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Oh, I can influence his decision? Tell him to stick to books, or tell him to go out and write about the war. He'll probably die if I tell him to go out there. Choices.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Yeah, got a point there.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Yes, we will.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Welcome to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals, and the cards are their forces. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who places it. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Close combat, range combat, and siege combat. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Kedwini Siege Expert's special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants 1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So, the Biting Frost affects the melee row. That middle one there is Piercing Fog. It's not called Piercing Fog. Something Fog. And that affects ranged. And then the Water Rain card affects Siege. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Round start. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the ability at any point by pressing square. Press X to select a card and put it on blah 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 blah. Alright. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding down triangle. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. That last point is really how you win. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength is reset to 0. I'm gonna put something higher up just to make them waste cards. Good enough, help me. Waste your cards against that.
of a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Alright. What card did I get? Oh, Zoltan. I know all this. They got the ones. Take him out. Alright.